Yo, what's up everyone? Hope you all good. This is Faisal. Today I want to talk about the power of gratitude and how you can use gratitude in your life to better your life, to build a meaningful and purposeful life that is of happiness, of positivity, that is good. See, here's the thing, here's the problem. The problem is that most of the time we don't even realize and we fall into unconscious patterns of ways of life. And these include, but are not limited to, perceptions, the way we think, the way we act, our emotions, and how we perceive things in life in general. Events, happenings, people, things, places, our own past, our own desires, everything. We perceive things, we can either perceive things in the light or perceive things because we just take it as is. We don't really know what's happening, we just go with the flow, and that's why it's unconscious. So before I begin with gratitude, I want to start with this. Many times in the world, most of the time, every single day, every moment, we are constantly having impressions on the world. When we experience the world we experience leaves an imprint on us, and then it's stored as memory in our consciousness. We have impressions that we make of the world, whether it's positive or negative. We make impressions of the world, and we've been doing this for a lifetimes and years. Since you were born, you've been having impressions on the world, and then these impressions are stored. And then these impressions, whether positive or negative, you use them to perceive the world. You say, oh, so the world is like this. Why? Because you had an impression about the world. The world is not so good. Life is hard, or these people are not so good. Why? Why do you have so many conclusions? Because you have impressions. And most of the times these perceptions are only limited to you, to your personal experience. And that doesn't make it true. It makes it negative. It makes it unreal. So we have the power to overcome that and actually live a positive life, create a great life by understanding where we fall short. So here's the thing, the gratitude can really destroy the false perceptions we have built on the world. Everyone has perceptions that we keep, daily things, momentary things. They're so subtle but real, and you can be aware of them in your daily life. What kind of perceptions do you hold on yourself, on others, on people, on things? And I want to start with this. When you have these perceptions that happen momentarily, on a momentary basis, you can really understand why you think the way you think, and why you feel the way you feel, and why you do certain things rather than other things. And when you understand these things, you see, well, maybe these things that I believe in are not even real about myself, or about other people, about events, about places. Maybe they're not even real. And I can change my life through that. Well, here's the thing. Let me start with this. Opinion plus emotion. We start with this. Opinion plus emotion. We have an opinion about something and emotion. These things come together, right? That's how we have an imprint. We make an impression on the world. We have an impression on the world, the experiences, the places, the things, the people, ourselves. We have an opinion and emotion. These two come together. We have an emotion and an opinion, and then it's stored in us as negativity. Why? Because positivity has nothing to do with opinion or emotion. It may be a feeling, you feel good, but it's rooted in the truth. It's rooted in love. It's rooted in positivity. It's rooted in the goodness, your will, the goodness of your will, faith. It's rooted in the good things, the truer things, the realer things in life that are universal and not just personal. However, opinion plus emotion are only personal. They are only subject to you and your personal experience. And you build these, you have opinions and emotions every moment for the whole life you've been living. You have been having opinions and emotions moment by moment, and you've been keeping those opinions and emotions stored in you and building false impressions on the world. So you have to be aware where you have opinions and emotions on things, people, places, your own self, your past, your future. whatever else. But here's the thing. When you have opinion plus emotion, automatically you have negativity. Why negativity? Why isn't opinion plus emotion something positive? Because opinion plus emotion is only subject to you, your personal experience. And then your personal experience is not necessarily something universal. Something universal would be something like love. And it's positive. It's inspiring. It's powerful. And it's universal because it's shared by everyone, everywhere, at all times, timelessly. However, opinion plus emotion is only subject to you, your personal life, your personal impressions you make on the world, and it's not real. It's not founded on love, on truth. And so it's negative. Opinion plus emotion is very negative. It's so personal, right? And it closes our minds, it closes our heart. And we have so many of them. So when we have opinion plus emotion, negativity, general negativity that we might not be aware of, unconscious of, we build false impressions, false perceptions, We build false perception on the world, things, people, events. And what is that? When we have a false perception that is not aligned with truth, that's ignorance of the truth. When we have a perception that is based on our own opinion and emotion, it's negative and it's therefore not aligned with the truth. It's not something universal that's shared by everybody. It's just subject to you. And yet you may say, well, he's having the same thoughts as I am. Yeah, but these thoughts that him and you are having are still personal. They are not universal. They're not a universal truth. They're personal and subject to opinion and emotions. They're subject to change. They're transient. They're not real. They're not solid. They're not stabilized in the truth. They're not changeless. They are changeful. And here's where gratitude comes in. When we have gratitude, what's gratitude? Gratitude is not just a simple thank you. It's not just saying thank you over and over again. Gratitude is an attitude plus a feeling. And this is really important. We have to know that gratitude is an attitude, the way I look at life. It's my attitude towards life, how I approach it. Gratitude is an attitude and plus a feeling. How do I explain the feeling? Well, it's a deep feeling of appreciation. Right? It's more than just a simple thank you. We say that a lot, but it doesn't mean we're grateful. It's having that attitude of gratitude, that everything is good and you're so grateful for it, plus that deep feeling of appreciation where you are just rooted in peace, in the love of life, appreciating it. Whatever it is, appreciating everything, one thing, something, someone. It's a feeling and an attitude put together. That's gratitude. And then what the power of gratitude is that it can destroy false perceptions. It can destroy our personal negativity of opinions and emotions that we built and created that false perception, those perceptions that is ignorant of the truth. Gratitude has the power to destroy that completely. You can try and see for yourself. But it takes practice, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes studying, it takes learning, it takes focus. It doesn't happen just in one instant moment. Although it is that powerful, right? And that's the importance of gratitude, and the power of gratitude is that it can destroy the false perceptions that we have built unconsciously on ourselves, on the world, on people, on places and things, and then actually being in a place where we can receive it to its fullness, receive life in its fullness, in truth. So I said that gratitude is an attitude plus a feeling. It's deep appreciation, not just a thank you. Yes, a thank you is an act of gratitude, but it starts with a deep feeling of appreciation and an attitude. And when we have that, we are positive. We have positivity. We build positivity within ourselves. And from that positivity, it's aligned with love. It's aligned with understanding. It's aligned with truth. It's aligned with the universal rather than just the personal. And so, when we have that, we overcome the ignorance, the false perception, the personal things that we have that latches on us, that keeps us down, and keeps us from fulfilling our destiny, keeps us from fulfilling our true potential, reaching our true potential, keeps us from living a purposeful and meaningful life. That's the power of gratitude. It can destroy false perceptions, it can destroy the ignorance, and build positivity in you that's aligned with love, understanding, and truth. The universal rather than the personal is the main point that helps you build meaningful and purposeful life of happiness and truth. That's what I have to say to you today. You can pause, you can capture this, you can practice it, you can you can capture it, you can practice it, take your time with it, study it within yourself, gain more awareness within yourself, and learn that gratitude is an attitude plus a feeling that is powerful and can help you change your life in so many different ways, so many deep levels. But it's up to you how far you want to take it and how deep you want to discover it. Thank you. I'll see you next time.